You get a text, a heart emoji. Your brain lights up. Not because you're loved, but because you've just been seen. Hey guys, welcome back to PsycheQuill. Tonight we're diving into the love deficit, how the constant dopamine drip of attention has quietly replaced the slow, warm burn of affection. So, dim the lights, silence your phone, yes, actually silence it, and let's get uncomfortable. Let's be honest. You don't check your phone because you care what's there. You check it because you need it to care about you. We've built a world where every vibration feels like proof of existence. Every seen message is a tiny hit of belonging, and every silence feels like exile. Our ancestors hunted for food. We hunt for notifications. The modern famine isn't for calories. It's for attention. We scroll not to connect, but to confirm we still matter to someone. And that's the terrifying part, we mistake being noticed for being loved. See, your brain doesn't care whether the attention is genuine or not. It just knows something's looking at you. Every like, every heart, every "you up" message triggers dopamine, the same chemical that once rewarded survival. Back then, affection meant safety. Now it just means signal reception. The brain can't tell the difference between "I love you" and "I liked your story." So it rewires itself. We become addicts, chasing tiny, meaningless bursts of pseudo-love, until real intimacy starts to feel boring. Affection used to be built on time, trust, and vulnerability. Now it's built on timing, typing, and visibility. We no longer fall in love slowly, we scroll into it. Imagine this, you're talking to someone new. They reply instantly, emojis everywhere. You think, wow, they're really into me. But 2 days later, silence. Your brain doesn't just feel disappointed, it feels withdrawal. Because attention, once received, becomes a drug your self-worth depends on. The system knows this. Apps are designed to trigger emotional investment without offering emotional security. It's not a connection, it's a slot machine. You pull the lever every time you post, hoping love comes out as engagement. We've commodified affection. It's now a currency traded for views, validation, and temporary ego inflation. The irony? The more attention we chase, the less love we can actually feel. Here's the plot twist. Love isn't loud. It's quiet, consistent, and profoundly inconvenient. Real affection doesn't buzz your pocket. It shows up unannounced, stays when you're boring, and doesn't need an audience to exist. But in a world where everyone's performing affection publicly, authenticity feels radical. We've trained ourselves to prefer the idea of being loved over the experience of actually being known. Because being known is vulnerable. It's slow. It doesn't trend. But that's where real connection hides, in the unshared moments. In the texts that never get screenshotted. In the silences that don't mean rejection, but comfort. So here's a challenge. Next time you crave attention, pause. Ask yourself, do I want to be seen, or do I want to be understood? Because attention fades the moment the screen goes dark. But affection? It lingers. It's patient. It doesn't perform. Maybe love was never about being noticed. Maybe it was always about being known quietly. If that thought hit you somewhere deep, hit the like button, not for me, but as a reminder to choose connection over consumption. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. This is PsycheQuill. And remember, stay sharp, stay awake.